Bismillah, Ar-Rahman, Ar-Rahim.
Oh, yeah.
And now, our feature presentation.
But, so that's why, with the hieroglyphs, and the Torah, which is the Old Testament, the Injil, or the Gospel, which is the New Testament, and the Holy Quran, all verify each other and all bear witness to the facts of these writings. And you can see that right now that, I mean, even as people who want to say that they don't believe in the scriptures that were revealed, they're bare truths, and no one can, how can someone write books thousands of years ago and the things in it are still relevant and are coming true today? So, and this to the question of people saying that Master Farad Muhammad's mother was white, so that means that the white woman couldn't birth God. So let me just give you these couple examples before I even delve into that particular topic or issue. If I take an apple seed, no matter where I plant that seed, whether apple trees are indigenous to this part of the world, North America, if I take that same seed and put it in some soil in Africa, it's when that seed matures and grows, it's still going to be an apple tree. It's not going to change to a pear tree just because I plant an apple seed in Africa. And if I plant it in Asia, if I even plant it in Iceland or Greenland or wherever, if I plant the apple seed, it's going to grow to be an apple tree, point blank. No matter where I plant the seed into the womb of the earth, it's going to mature to an apple tree. Pardon me. And if a cat can have his kittens in the oven, they don't make the kittens biscuits just because you put a cat in the oven and the cat have his kittens in there. They still gonna be a cat. The mother just had the kittens inside of an oven. They don't make them biscuits. So, and I know people say that who try to be disrespectful and say that Master Farad Muhammad's mother was a devil, and I even heard some Muslims try to allude to that fact. A couple on YouTube as well. So, in order to combat that, I'm just gonna go to the Supreme Wisdom English lesson number C1. Are there any righteous, and are there any Muslims other than righteous? Then he says, I beg your pardon, I have never heard of one. So, let me repeat that. Are there any Muslims other than righteous? I beg your pardon, I have never heard of one. So that right there lets you know that Islam, which is complete submission to God, that if you submit to God, you can't be a devil. You can't be called a devil. That's a direct contradiction within itself. Devil, Muslim. You can't be both. You can't be. You're submitting to God. Now, there are some Muslims out there who are not upright and true, who are living other than self, but that's not complete submission to God. So everybody out here want to say, oh, the white man's the devil, and the white man's the devil, and the white man's the devil, this and that. Fine, we don't disagree there. But what is the all the presidents since before Nixon? What do they all say? That the number one threat to the Western way of life is fundamentalist Islam. So, all you so-called brothers and sisters out there, the American so-called Negroes, who sitting there spitting on Islam, or the black brothers and sisters over here in the Nation of Islam, and their teachings, which every everybody in this whole entire planet, especially black people in America, has benefited greatly from. And nobody can deny this. I mean, the ignorance and the arrogance and the envy could get inside someone so much where they can say that that's not true. That everybody who lived in the ancient Kemet and everybody else knew this, that the white man was the devil, and Egypt, and knew this and knew that. Okay, so if that's the case, they all knew that the white man was the devil, then they must suffer from Stockholm syndrome a lot worse than we did if they had all this knowledge and they still let the white man come and pillage their land all over it and they conquer Africa. If everybody in Africa knew that the white man was the devil. No, nobody knew that the white man was the devil until Master Farah Muhammad came and brought that science to the world, the actual facts to the world of that. So everybody, all you brothers and sisters out here who so-called revolutionists and nationalists, which I got love for, but when you got some who just actually trying to sit here and spit on actual programs that actually bearing fruit for over 80 years, and actually has been cleaned up they women with general civilization courses and classes, Muslim girls training, getting that women to cover up and live a civilized life, not living a life other than self. At universities for the children to grow up in. I mean, just no drugs, alcohol, no fornication, no adultery. I mean, I'm quite sure that there's gonna be people who do things, but for the most part, everybody's cleaned up, and especially during the times when the messenger was around, where it was just stern, like in the days of Moses or Musa, in the historical Moses or Musa, where after he left and his brother Aaron took over, then that's when the people started worshiping the calf, the golden calf. But when God came, he pardoned Aaron because Aaron didn't have to take the blame for that. Sort of like now, the situation that we are in, that we kind of lost the discipline when the messenger departed from us, but we rising and never fall again. So all you brothers and sisters out there who are dogging the Nation of Islam, you are willingly or unwillingly joint sides with America and the Western world by sitting here dogging out your own brothers and sisters. So you on that side, stay on that side, stay with them. So and we gonna see who's going to be the loser in all this. We just gonna wait and see who's gonna be the loser, because you can only be on you either with us or against us. And so either with us and who we actually putting in work in the communities trying to resurrect and bring our people to the light, or you with the white man. It's either or. If you against us, you with them. Point blank. So that goes. Let's go to the facts of Master Farah Muhammad's mother. Okay, yes, she was a white woman, but I just read the answer that Master Farah wrote in English lesson number C1. So all these people out here, all these brothers and sisters out here who want to sit here and call his mother a devil, if she submits to do the will of God, then she can't be a devil. But a white person, a devil by nature, anything grafted from original, it has a more inclination towards evil. Examples: the white man or the leopard, versus a lion, which is original, and a lion, chance 9 times out of 10 want to attack a human unprovoked, because animals have that natural fear built in for humans, as well as we have that natural fear built into them. They fear us just as much as we fear them. But a leopard, you turn your back on leopard, it's going to attack you. You also have a mule that comes from a horse, donkey graph, mule. And you have another example, grapefruit from orange and lemon. So, if Master Farah Muhammad's mother, which was Islam, which is the complete submission to God, then if you're submitting to God, you can't be a devil. And his father, who was one of the 12 major scientists, had knowledge far so superior than any of these other people that we're dealing with on this level, that he was able to take strategic methods